Good afternoon, Mark here from Mark's Garage. Back in the garage today. I'm doing a quick video. I haven't done one in quite a while. Do kind of a garage update. Go over just a couple of mods that I did on Mean Greenie, my 06 ZX10R here. Kind of give you an idea of what I got in store for my 03 RC51. That's the one over there, second to the end. I do got some stuff I'm working on that. I'm going to do a little bit longer video, but had the 06 out, had a couple things that I had in the toolbox and in the parts bin for a while that I wanted to do on it. So I was previously running a CRG folding adjustable clutch lever on the stock perch on this bike for many years, probably since 07. That's one of the original mods that I did to this bike. So nothing wrong with it. I like it. I do like it, but it didn't match the RCS master cylinder. The lever was off a little bit on style, and it didn't quite feel the same. It just, something about it just wasn't quite matching right. So I was able to take a look at this master cylinder, and I found a couple other parts in the parts bin for it that I had laying around. So I jazzed it up a little bit with the gold titanium pivot bolt. Had some titanium bolts laying around as well that I found that fit the bar clamp for it. And on the left side, I actually got this from a friend of mine. Pretty rare thing. I don't think I've seen very many of these around before. So I was able to find it. It looks pretty cool. It's a Brembo cable lever for the clutch. So the cable fits in there just like stock. It uses a stock perch as well. And the lever now matches the lever on the right side as well for the RCS. So pretty neat. The only thing that I'm not really sure about on is, see how it has this really pretty severe curve at the end and everything. I guess they do it that way because it isn't adjustable for throw like the CRG is. So you kind of got to position your fingers on the lever, this sort of lever where you want to make it the right length from the bar. So kind of cool though, but now I figure I'll run that for now on the 06 just to have some matching levers. Like I said, I do like the CRG. There's nothing wrong with it. It just didn't quite match the same exact look as the Brembo lever. So other than that, what I'm going to kind of talk about is some stuff that I'm going to be doing on the 03 RC51. As you guys don't know, 03 here was the first RC51 I bought. Had about 6,000 miles on it when I got it. Probably got about 8,000 on it now. I don't ride it as much as you'd imagine with as many bikes as I have in the garage. They don't get a whole heck of a lot of miles on them, but I do try and ride them all regularly. As you can see on this bike, still running the stock master cylinder. So I've been holding off quite a while on replacing these, but I've got some replacements now that I think I'm gonna go with. Nothing too outside the box on this. Is running Brembo calipers front and back on this, Brembo billets in the front and the back. So I'm gonna stick with some Brembo calipers, Brembo masters to go with the calipers. So I've got a RCS 16 Corsa for the clutch side and RCS 19 Corsa for the brake side, along with a Oberon clutch slave cylinder that I'll be putting on. And I'll do a more in-depth video on that when I change those out, kind of go over the thing like I did for the 04 RC51 a while back as well. But there you have it. This is a quick update from the garage. Motocourse is putting out some parts. They're about to release them now for the Panigale V4 that I've had my eye on and wanted them for a great deal of time. I'm going to be buying them up. It's going to be quite some extensive work to get this done. But right now they offer the rear shock support for this. They're going to be offering a lower shock support and a suspension rocker assembly for this in full billet as well. I expect that to be pretty expensive, knowing Motocourse. Probably around, I think the shock support itself is around 500 to 600. So I would assume another 500 to 600 for probably the rocker and maybe 300 to 400 for the lower suspension support, since it wasn't quite the same size. So, but having those 3 pieces there is a real seller for me, in my opinion. I'll be able to do the complete suspension linkage system in full billet. Motocourse usually adds some nice touches with their machining and their engraving and stuff on that. So I'm really looking forward to that when I get that, when they actually start selling them on their website. So other than that, stay tuned for my channel. Like, clicks, and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment, ask a question on any of the bikes, and I'll continue to make some videos as I can. Have a great day.